Hello, hello. Oh my God, folks, I need things to stop happening all the time. You know what? I'm just tired. Like, can we just tone it down? Can we just roll it back a little bit? Can we have things not happen? I would just like to settle things up a little bit. It's just things are happening all the time. Like me playing The Longest Journey. So much has happened while we've been playing The Longest Journey. And I guess it's going to keep happening. Because I think we're in like Crabland now or something. Yeah. So I hope everyone's having a normal one on this Wednesday. As you do. You have rope in my adventure game?
There's a coil of rope among the debris.
Give me that shit. Yeah.
Debris from another capsized ship.
Debris.
Dangerous waters. Emerald green and clear as the morning sky. That's perfect holiday water. I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle.
I can't go into the
idea
jungle?
What the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Okay. You hear ringing? Do you? Oh, you mean you're on your old recordings? I was like, wait a second. Well, I thought you were making a joke. Like there wasn't literally ringing in my stream. I was like, oh, okay. Yo, big crab? Crab battle? Oh, her voice recording. Got you.
It's the village of the giant crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B movie. Village of the Giant Crabs. It's some kind of giant crab.
Some kind of paramedic. I won't be coming back from this place alive.
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Molting. Yo.
You're mad. Who do you think you are? God?
Yo, Ev, thank you for the 49 months. Oh yeah, you can't spend. How is that? I haven't looked at that. I've been too distracted all day. Is it? A reminder, the Chaos Tour thing got met last night, so there is now voting in the Chaos Tour channel in the Discord, and y'all are fiends as far as I can tell. So I guess it's what I get. It's what I get.
I'll just take a shot here and ask you, is there any chance you speak like a real
Speak
language?
a real
Like,
language? Excuse me?
Arcadian or English?
Yeah, folks, any language that I don't speak is a fake language.
Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes. No?
Arcadian and English
Well,
are the
I'm glad
two
I don't
that
have
she
to draw
said.
blood or swallow a stone or something.
I think she's saying Arcadian when she means all tongue, but like whatever. We can't. She obviously can't trust her to get it right.
Though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking.
Okay, we don't need to say that their communication isn't really talking. Is that necessary, ma'am? All right. Yeah, nothing. Okay.
It's a big statue.
Big statue. To the cliff. All right, so we can just sort of bail on him.
Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life.
I guess I could just
one
grab
more reason
him.
why
Just put
Arcadians
hands
both
on
the
him.
Vacationers and environmental activists' wet dream. You can't break the shell. It's too thick and solid.
My shell is too dummy thick. Are you sure they need the shell broken? Couldn't we use like the moisturizer or something? All right, whatever. I'm going to the cliff. I can't be held responsible for this.
It's an old fireplace.
Okay.
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something. Bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something. The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out. Bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears.
Wait, I'm clicking the middle part of the statue. Oh, the foot. Okay. Oh. Okay.
It's a creature with a big mouth. It's a creature with large ears.
Okay. Is there anything where I can click on here? Oh.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Yeah, is that the Triforce? We are outdoors, so we could have to call Crow in. I don't think I have anything that interacts with this. Is there anything else up here? It's not like I don't even see anything interactable up there. Yeah, I already checked that. All right. I mean, I feel like something. My first instinct would be like to tie the like rope onto the shell and do something silly. But let's. What if I could
I get the strangest feeling that it's asking
the
me
crow
help,
to
but I don't know what to do.
to peck at the? Maybe I can call Crow in. Let's call Crow in. Maybe Crow can talk to him. Birds know everything.
He's not around. I should try again later.
Stuck in fucking bird. Do I need to maybe fasten the rope to something else? So I just got the rope. I haven't tried mixing with anything. Damn, I'm down to a single coin. That's rough.
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it but can't shed it.
Sometimes you just
Or
have to
whatever
let the
it's called.
birds do their own things, you know? No? You don't want to put hands on it? Well, oh, she's like, okay, wait.
I can't break the shell. It's too thick and solid.
Okay. There isn't like a second point. All right, this is all village back there. Let's see. That's to the cliff. So we got. Okay, let me. All right, there's only 2 exits. Let me check the other screen to see if there was another exit. Oh wait, there was another exit. There was. Where is that? Oh shit. Okay, we got another path here. It is. You might even say it's the longest journey? Question mark. Okay. Hole. Oh, look at that! Look at that sapling. That'd be a perfect place to put a rope.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below.
Huge
And
Rochester.
there's water at the bottom.
All right, we're gonna put the rope on here. I know. Yeah, I wrote this game. You can't fool me. All right, well, this is a normal place. Oh, is this the home of the wing people? The home of the buffalo wings?
Big nests, once housing the elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
What if they became crabs? Just a thought. What if they became crabs? What if carcinization is real? All right, I'm not seeing anything else down here right now. Can I even like walk down here? No. Mostly.
Elation nests.
Yeah, we're just remarking upon the nests. All right, let's go up. Let's go back up.
It's the ruins of an old city.
You're the ruins of an old city.
Dense jungle. It's the ruins of an old city.
All right, yeah, so there's the exit down there. That's fine.
Bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
All right, so same thing down here. Ears,
It's a creature
mouth.
with a big mouth. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a triangular
And then-
hole, like a keyhole.
We still don't have anything to put in either of these, which is interesting. This is... It seems like we're just supposed to match it up. Like, I don't know if this is like the guide to solving the other one. That's to the beach. To the beach. We'll just go down the cave one more time. So we got something happening, but I don't think we got anything more out of it. It doesn't seem like...
Elation nests.
You want to like
Elation nests.
dig your hand into that nest? It's right there. It's right next to you. It could be exciting, full of discoveries.
Elation nests.
Palatial nests. Oh, climb down. Fuck me.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key.
Ah.
It's intact.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Yoink. I want to know what you want to think about that. Okay. Elation Village. I found this crab-like creature in the beach. Looked like it was in pain. It was getting slowly strangled or something. It was really sad. Some thing is just too big and solid for me to find somebody to help me. Somebody big and strong. Where do I find a person? Okay, so her diary seems to suggest that we're looking for
It's the
somebody.
remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. It's the remains of a
So
stone
I
structure
assume that
probably
key
fell
is
down
for
here through the
interacting with.
That's a Marum City.
The key is probably for interacting with. No, there's only one exit here. Oh, hitting X doesn't even show that as an exit. Well, that's concerning. All right, whatever. Let's go back up. Key is probably useful. We could probably do things with this key. Presumably, it is the key for the two statues. Okay. Oh. Maybe the other one is the guide?
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
I think I just rotated it all the way around, didn't I? So here comes the question is, do I need to get it to mimic the other one? Is there a solution? It's like, I don't know what these symbols mean.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Let's leave that as is. And let's go to the other one. Damn, sucks to suck, brother. Can I wait, let me just can I no, I can't. Okay, just had to check real quick if that, somehow that key could just be, you know, raw ass applied directly to the shell head on. Yeah, so these symbols all seem kind of different. And then again, we can't just like pull something off. So let's go ahead and put the key in. Do these not match up? Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, so now we've matched the top and the bottom row. I don't know if that's
It's
really
a
the
creature with a big
solution.
mouth. It's a creature with large ears.
I don't know if these are independent situations or if they're, you know, if they have to both have the same sort of situation going on. All right. Huh. Okay. You know what I probably should do? What I probably should do is rotate it and then step away and check to see what's changed about the statue, because I think something did change. There is no other exit here. Okay.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth falling out.
Do I need them to like call like?
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears.
All right, step away. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no, is it changing? Oh, it's changing this one? Is that what it's doing? It's changing the middle?
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay. Maybe we just align them?
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with...
Is it is it lined up? I don't think it is. It's over there, right? Let me pay attention to the other one.
It looked like a real sailor. Arr, man.
Well, up there, it looks like they're facing the same direction, but I don't know if that's a static screen or not. All right, so these are definitely not facing the same direction now.
The bottom half of...
Okay.
The bottom
I'm
half...
curious. Okay, well, let me put it in one more time. Okay, I was looking because it seems like it only moves every 2, and so I was wondering if there was like changing of the arms or something, but yeah.
It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with a big mouth.
Yeah, I think these symbols are gibberish. I don't think that's... I feel like that's a red herring.
The rope should be able to hold my body weight.
Oh, can I take the rope back? Would I... Can I like tie the rope to the base of something else? Maybe. I feel like I put it back here, right? Yeah. Let me just see if I can put the rope back on like something else maybe.
With Crow around, a girl can feel safe.
Oh, they still let me do the interaction. Oh.
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle. And some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Straight to the volcano.
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up.
Yeah, that's correct.
or
We're playing
erupt or
Final Fantasy
something.
X too.
Great.
An excellent game.
After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
Is that actually ironic though? All right. Big mouth. Oh, okay. Oh, hey.
What a strange symbol. What a strange symbol. It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
Can I get the lens?
I don't see anything interesting.
Maybe the lens will pop out if I put it. Yeah. Oh.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree. It's a statue just below a really tall tree. I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
Okay, so the...
I don't see anything interesting.
Changing the symbol.
The statue standing in the ruins of a city. I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Right, okay, so that's the... Yeah, that's that one.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything
And
interesting.
then the ruins one was the other one.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
The tall tree one I don't think we got. I mean, there was a tree there, but it was next to the
I don't
ruins.
see anything interesting.
Huh.
Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. I don't see anything interesting.
I'm gonna leave it
The
on...
statue standing in the ruins of a city.
No, I'm gonna leave it on the cliff one.
I can see a statue
Yeah,
on a cliff
okay.
overlooking the sea. What a strange symbol.
There's nothing else to interact with. Okay. Okay.
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
Oh, is that it? Huh. Unless I can now go to the tall tree. Aha! Okay.
Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks.
These people are alive. Ah!
Who's there?
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Shut
solar eclipse.
Oh my god!
Ah,
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
big person alert.
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen.
Oh,
You're an
Stickman.
accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
What's a stick man?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
So, you guys are stickmen.
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Merum killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tang Yen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell
Checks
you.
out.
You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't? The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details. Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby, and it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do
I will
with
need that
the
big strong
rumbling
man.
noise?
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed.
Instantly
and went to
depressed.
sleep.
And what is he doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlawal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Yep.
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
Oh.
You're kidding. So they're, like, telephones?
Tell her what?
You think you're living
I don't
on
know
an
what that
island?
is. The thing is, these
What a
statues
tragedy.
are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island.
Wow.
But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Why we gotta throw Woody under the bus like this? What did Woody do? Okay, so what we've just learned is that we probably need to... We need to use the face to identify which statue is which by symbol. And then rather than trying to look at like the position on the screen, because that's not actually what's important. What's important, of course, is that the symbol of the ears is next to the statue that we want it to receive from, right? That's what, and then when we know the top one is the one that it's sending to. And so basically we need to make a record, right, again, of what statue is which. Right, because I can interact with ear?
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my
Right.
voice at all.
So I assume if I go look at the, right, so I can put this in here, blah blah blah. But again, we don't know. I mean, I guess this is where I would receive it. So it's like the top. We don't even know what it's sending to. I'm hoping that this means that it doesn't send, and that's why it just receives. I'm hoping that's what it means, but again, we'll find out. I can't just like murder these guys somehow, right? Yeah, okay. Let me talk to him again. We should try to talk to all of them, make sure we don't overlook any information.
I'll see you guys later then.
If you don't step on us first.
Hi, I'm Willow. Wick's the oldest, Woody's the youngest, and I'm just stuck in the middle as always.
Here I am stuck in the middle with you.
Wick's the boss as always.
And I'm wondering what it is I should do. I feel like that guy's trying to do a Michael Madsen impression, so I was already kind of thinking of Reservoir Dogs, but then they really just slammed it in there.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one,
Damn.
'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy.
Don't let them be mean to you, Woody.
I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
I think that's... Yeah, you know what? I probably can. As a starting point? Yeah,
He's
probably...
He's a stick man.
He's a stick man. Oh, do I not want to talk to him?
He's a stick man.
Oh, I guess we're not. Oh, I guess, okay. Wait, okay, so I can still talk to him, but I can't talk to them. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Let's just try and turn it off. So... Huh. See, I thought it would turn into the broken part would do it. Huh. That's weird, right? Because if you think if you just put it to a line that it can't get from, it should work. But I guess maybe it's because it's really coming from the the thing at the top of the island, like the huge louds. Maybe it's because it's coming from the huge loudspeaker as opposed to locally. Maybe that's what he meant. That the face is like, that's why it's so loud when we get up to the big head at the top of the volcano. Oh, I can climb the tree.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
All right, so there's only the one exit. Yeah, okay.
It's a wooden crossbow.
Can I use a rope? I might need a bolt or arrow to shoot. But there's no other. Oh, these branches are useful above. Wait, okay.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Oh, I wonder if we help the stickmen, if they would be willing to get shot across with a rope. I'm trying to think of what we could use as a bolt, as like a stick, and I'm like, what if it's the stickmen? But we probably have to help them first, so. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top. Yeah, again, it's the loudest here because I think it's literally coming out of, like, this is the big speaker. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna make little notes about which sorry, which one belongs to it. All right, so
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
okay, so statue on cliff overlooking sea. Oh yeah, I gotta put my key in. Oh shit, did I leave it somewhere? Oh, I left it. I left it up there. Damn it. All right, wait. Sorry.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in.
Dummy. At least the screen's pretty quick. Game's running smooth. It's good. April knows how to hustle. Jumping right into that mouth. You love to see it. I mean, wait. What? All right, that's not hustle. Okay. Put that in there.
don't see anything interesting.
Nothing.
I don't see anything interesting.
Nothing.
I don't see anything interesting.
Nothing.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Okay, so this is the statue below a tall tree. So it's so this is the one that's by the statue below tall tree. One by the stickman. Okay.
I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
So presumably this is the one I want to broadcast to. So I could be like, hey man, wake the fuck up. That's my guess.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Right, and so this is the one. This is probably, I assume we only need these 4. So I think these are the only ones we've seen. I'm gonna go through the rest just to check, but
I can see a statue on a cliff
okay.
overlooking
So
the sea.
we've cycled through at this point. Let's go grab it. Ooh, she wrote down in her diary after doing that. It's for a minute. But all the snow going on, it's a bad thing. I need to wake this guy up, and I think the key to this puzzle, I think, is these telephones scattered around the island. Okay, yeah. So that comports with what we're thinking. Well, let's go ahead and. So I feel like at this point we need to. Is it like a process or reversing? I think what I should do is see if either of the ones on the beach are broadcasting to. My guess is the one in the forest maybe. Well, it has an ear. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what receives and what emits, what broadcasts. Let's go look at them. Now that we know what the symbols correspond to, we can probably discern more about the function of these devices. Instead of me just being like, what direction does it face? Okay. Wait. There isn't like a way I can.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Can I like, oh shit. Is that? Oh, I've been ignoring that the whole time. All right. Okay. I need to expand my consciousness. All right. Okay. So probably some of these are then missing symbols, and we're trying to like get around. So I think we need to find one that can send. We want it to speak, right? Mouth to the big mouth. Let's rotate the top one. Okay. So that's big mouth. And then we want it to receive from something that's useful to us. Okay, so this is a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea. I'm gonna go to that location. Did I pick up the key? Did I take the key with me?
Triangular hole, like a keyhole.
No, of course I didn't. What kind of responsible person would take their keys with them? Folks, never take your keys with you. That's ridiculous. Try to live a key-free life. Don't let the man hold you down.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
Okay, so now we're gonna need. Well, this one is listening for the one that is, statue and ruins of a city. Or, okay, let's.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay, so that's statue and ruins of a city. And we probably need to make this go listen to, yeah, it's right there. I see it. It's right around the corner. Okay. All right, so let's go to the
Look like a real sailor.
Almost did it again. I hope this is like this feels right to me. Whenever I'm approaching a puzzle like this, my first thought is always like, all right, I gotta use all the pieces on the puzzles. Like I gotta use all the towers, right? Because otherwise, why would you include them, right? You wouldn't spend the time to make them if they weren't going to be included. Okay. Okay, so now we want this to talk to statue on cliff overlooking sea. Does it make sense to have this listen to something? Is it just going to be listen to... Can you listen to yourself? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Hello?
Hello? I think I did it. I did it. First try. Let's go.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Yeah, dog, we're still doing it. We're going. We're popping off here. Hello?
Who'll be there?
Hello, Quamon?
It's your wake-up call, sir.
It's your wake-up call, sir.
How long Quamon be asleep?
It's been such a long time. I think I should be going.
What
Yeah.
be the use? Quamon be an outcast. No one like him.
Sorry, just responding to something. Could you? Yeah, yeah. Where are you, dog? Please.
That be a secret. Quamon want to be left alone.
Could you please stop snoring?
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Don't say that about yourself, Mom, and I'm sure that... You know, it's kind of uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
I would like you to heal the crab, please.
Quamon not sure if he
Begging
wants
you.
a friend now.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
Because I'm lonely too. I don't know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Well, Quamon be wanting to help. But... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Very pleased with myself for doing that telephone call. I don't know if it's actually that hard, but feels like it came together as the game designers wanted it to, and I'm like, oh yeah, all right, let's go, let's do it. Hey man. Oh. How's it going on? How's it going up there?
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest
Huge.
person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then. Because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
This guy has like real like Cyclops vibes. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he gets down here and he's actually a Cyclops. Is he? I can't tell.
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Sure, I have time.
Yeah,
Tell
man,
me
I'm a
the
great
story.
listener.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the Circa in Coruscant, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire. But then there be an accident, and the Circa tell Quamon to leave.
Wait, what
That he be
happened?
dangerous, and that no one
you
be
flex on him
paying
too
to
hard?
see him anymore.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist. Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking.
Did you kill a
And
rock
one
man?
day, the Caliph be at the Circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the Circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks. But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What
So
happened?
JB, where we going
Where we
next?
going
large
next?
pieces of rock flying everywhere.
Yo, sup, Bill Bull?
And one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son.
Famous longest journey speedrunner,
Caliph
Bill
be
Bull.
not seriously hurt,
How you doing?
but his son be unconscious.
Welcome
and
to
bleeding
my
from the
playthrough
head.
of the longest journey. This is a really good
Say to
game.
Quamon,
I'm having a hell of a
get
time.
away from the Circa and Coruscant.
Very, very
or the Caliph
satisfying.
will have his head. So Quamon run.
Hope you had a
and
good
he get
stream.
passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island,
I just solved the telephone puzzle and I'm
Quamon
very
be
pleased with
jumping into
myself.
sea and
So I'm
swimming
riding,
ashore.
riding high right now.
And now he be here.
Welcome, folks. If you're not familiar with me, I'm ordinarily, I do a lot of PS1 stuff. Been playing through the PlayStation games in chronological order. I recently finished 1995, so I'm going to be moving on to 1996 in a few days. But the, for most, yeah, I think I checked SRC, it was like 8 years ago or something, so it's been a second. For you at least. I don't know if you've played the game outside of speedrunning it, but yeah, this was actually I've been doing a thing where I let people guess like what scores I'm going to give to PlayStation games, and so we just finished the first season of that, and the person who won picked this game, and I was curious about this game because I recently watched someone play Dreamfall on Xbox, but I had never played this game before, and it's been really good. Like this to me, this is like right up there with like Broken Sword and Siberia and stuff. Like it's just one of the better adventure games that I've played. Very, very cool game.
What happened between you and the Orlowall?
Oh, Quamon.
I
be
keep being
so
unsure if that's an O and
clumsy.
L or a
So
yeah, I mean Dreamfall I think is a little
He should
a
not
little more
be
streamlined.
among people.
I think I
only
previously
hurting
compared it
them.
to like Deus Ex to
The
Invisible War
Orlowall
as
kind.
Longest Journey is to
Letting
Dreamfall.
Quamon live and fish in their village.
Which is to say like Dreamfall still
But then
seems
Quamon
good,
be
but like
stepping
not
over
quite like
young
this.
Orlowall, almost breaking his shell. The Orlowall tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlowall. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlowall.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you streamline an adventure game sufficiently, then it ends up being a visual novel, which nothing wrong with that. Visual novels rule,
and his food.
What do you eat now?
but it definitely becomes kind of a different
Fish in
creature.
These wells here, but the fish that live down there be small.
Dreamfall.
and not
I
very tasty.
remember watching my buddy Tapioca play that on Xbox, and I was like, "This combat looks jank." And which is to say, I would love it. I love that jank. I'm all about 3D combat jank, but most people would be like, "What is this? Why is this like this?" Yeah,
Would you like to move back
they
to
would
the
probably
Orlowall
not.
village?
Not exactly what they're looking for.
Quamon be wishing that more
I was
than
watching
anything in
Tap
the
play Just Cause 1
I saw
today.
an Orlowall down
And
by the
I've done
beach, just
I've
outside
done
the
speedruns
village.
of Just Cause
It
1.
seemed to be in pain, but I didn't
What
know
a beautiful
to do.
game. Just
Perhaps if you come
what an
around,
exquisite
you can help him
game.
out and get back in favor with the Orlawal
Sometimes
people.
you just get shot into the air in that game, and I think that's
Perhaps
great. More
Quamon
games should
can
be
help.
like that.
Even if the Allawal do not want him back.
Truly pleasant.
Here it is, the Orlawal. Can you help it?
Is this? Oh no, he's not a Cyclops. Okay,
Perhaps Quamon can
he
help.
does have 2 eyes.
Poor Allawal. He'd be crying for help. Quamon see what be wrong. The Allawal not shed its shell.
Oh, okay, so
when time come.
I wasn't sure
Now
if
he be stuck in the shell.
I wasn't sure April had actually
didn't the other
diagnosed
Orlawal come to
the
its
crab's problem
assistance?
correctly, but it seems
Their
like that is the
claws be
case.
no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy.
Quamon about to
Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir.
about to. What's a Kenshiro? This
Thank
guy.
you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Allawal people. Thank you very much.
I keep thinking it's a D at the end of the name.
What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Allawal be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village.
Did he actually knock
where
the
he
shell
can
off
fish
though?
Again. Quamon be very, very happy now.
You understand what it's saying?
Allawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on. Don't let me
You know
hold you
Quamon
back.
loves the post on Click Clock. All right, so I guess he went up onto the cliff. I guess that guy's just gone now. Like we're never gonna fix that shell. That shell's gone. 10,000 years later, it's in the future. All right, well, let's go up onto the cliff then. All right.
Quamon is fishing.
He's fishing. Killer
Hey,
base.
Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
When's the first PS1 fishing
be
game?
not certain. The
Sorry,
fish
I need to look
always
at this
bite
now.
Before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
It is Pip 221, real fishing. Okay. Probably not by the end of the year, but we'll see. I don't know if I've ever played like a standalone fishing game. Guess that might change, you know? We'll see. All right. Oh, do we need to help this guy's
What do you need
fishing?
to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
On water?
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
Wow, that's not what I
It's
said.
actually a compliment.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Are you happy now, Quamon?
Quamon be happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamon still be happy.
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Quamon must catch fish first, so he can eat. After Quamon catch fish, April can borrow fish.
I wonder if I need the rod for the area in the hole. All right.
What did you need to make a lure again?
Anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Women want him, fish fear him.
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Hello, Quamon.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Do I need to have time elapse?
Quamon is fishing. Hello, Quamon.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
I can't ask him about the rod again. Okay. Use anything else on? Okay. Let's just walk around and see if anything's changed real quick. Just do a quick check of the island. He didn't give us the rod, right? Like, I'm not okay. Crow is gone. That's fine, whatever. Oh, I wonder, we should probably check in with the stickmen. They might have stuff to give us now. That's I bet you get to. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. All right, let's go here. Let's go talk to Stickman Wickman.
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these two nincompoops gave a helping twig on the, manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep, but it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
We're gonna go to the moon?
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that thing?
Lunar cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
You guys are loonies.
That's the plan.
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes. Yes, we are.
Sure.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Kwame has moved back to the Orlewall village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care.
There you
The
go. All
important thing
right,
is
progress,
we can
progress,
work it
progress.
out. Thanks, lady.
All right, so they're yeah. Okay, so I probably need to. Can we just? No, they're not gonna. No, they can't move. Going nowhere. Got you for 3 minutes of playtime. April is ready.
I look like a real sailor. How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
Propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
what he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gate beast carrying what, a cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
Do I have anything that would be sufficient? Who do I even want to hand it to, though? So I can't imagine the answer is the rope.
According to Wick, it's a lunar cannon. Apparently, it's powerful enough to send a stickman to the moon. Oh, sure, in a Jules Verne novel, perhaps.
I'd be happy to talk to you later, but I got some fine-tuning to do before I'm done.
Can't talk. Busy.
How's it going?
Nah, we're missing a bowstring. Can't finish the job without it.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Okay. Have we seen an animal around? All right, now that we know, sometimes in this game, you can't actually get things until you know you need them. And so I think it would behoove us to take a look around now that we are aware of our need. Because there might have been like some, I didn't even look around this screen.
It's
really.
another one of those statues come phone booths. They must have been popular in their time.
Do not come.
It's a deep well with cold, brackish water and some seriously demented albino fish.
All right, I did feel like I didn't examine this screen. So I didn't want to, I wanted to make sure I wasn't ignoring something. Okay. Let's check up by the mouth again. I think it's got to be by the beach.
Shipwreck debris.
Check by the ruins. See what? Oh, do we think there might be anything? I mean, I can put the rope on and check. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead, because things also could have changed down here as well. So that is also worth checking. I am thinking we're going to need the rope for getting to the Elation Village.
Elation nests. It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice.
All right, I don't see anything new or anything that could be animal guts, so let's just get back up. All we did down there was get the key for the telephones, and maybe that's all we do. But I don't want to forget about it. I do not want to forget about it.
Dense jungle.
There is no other exit on this screen, right? Yeah, it's just that point there. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Now, it could be Quammen might have stuff to tell us. Like, he might have the fishing rod for us, and we can just cannibalize it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yoink.
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
Borrow the line. Yep. Okay. So that was it. That was exactly it.
Did my lure work okay?
It'd be working very good. Quammen catch a large, tasty fish very quickly. April be wanting a taste?
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
Seafood is so good.
This not be seafood.
Chat, post your
It be
favorite
human
seafood.
food.
I'm not even sure what I would pick. I think my answer would just be like, it might actually be tuna steak, like a proper ass. I haven't had a tuna steak in forever. I might have to do a tuna steak. It's been so long. It's a big ass tuna steak. Yeah, it's just so good. I know I could cook it. I could do it. I could just have to go. It's probably cost like $1 million now at the supermarket, but it's okay. Whatever. I would ruin it. I mean, maybe it's not that hard. You just bake it. I mean, that is bear eat salmon. Salmon is good. Honestly, you know what I've kind of been getting into? Like, I feel like it's a very bougie sort of thing. But like the past year or so, I've been more often when the opportunity presents itself getting lobster roll. You know, where you just get like super like buttery, salty lobster in a big sandwich roll. And it's like so decadent. But I don't know. It's just kind of hitting the spot. I kind of, sometimes you need that comfort in your life.
What's Quammen gonna be doing
Sometimes, yeah,
now?
clams are really good.
Quammen be sitting here until the sun sets.
I do love some,
And
especially
he
some
be
like
going
clam
to sleep.
chowder.
And tomorrow?
That's really good stuff.
Quammen be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Man, you got relaxing down to a fine art.
Quammen not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
Clams are better than lobsters.
I'll see you later,
Yeah, I
Quammen.
mean,
Civilized.
outside of lobster roll
Goodbye.
and maybe like lobster ravioli, I don't really get lobster much. Like, I generally do feel that seafood that expects you to work is too much work. I don't want to sit there with like murder weapons to eke out a little bit of meat. I'm sorry. Like, I just, maybe I'm saying I'm lazy here, but do I apply that to other foods as well? I'm trying to think of what other foods would even take as much work. So let's be clear. We're talking about like the experience, like the restaurant experience of eating. Obviously cooking is like, that's a whole nother universe. But like, you know, if you go to a restaurant, you get like snow crab legs. Yeah, I never have pistachio. The only time I ever ate pistachios was the like already shelled pistachios. There's like a brand that does it. I forget what it's called. You see it in like supermarkets and stuff. But the answer is like, yeah, I would not. I would think that you're nuts. But like, again, like, what even else would take? And like, I mean, I don't know. More like, that's right. Wow. The pomegranate is a fun. I remember I was at GDQ. I was roommates with Caveman, fellow producer. Shout outs to Caveman DCJ. And one of the things he had as food with him in the hotel room was a big pomegranate, but he had like a very surgical approach to eating it, which is like what you have to do, right? It's how you have to live your life. You know what I enjoy eating very surgically? A peach. I love getting like a peach and just like rolling the knife around it to like create like slices and pull the slices off of the pit, off of the core. That's a good time. I recommend that.
Can you use this as bowstring for your lunar cannon?
Let me see that.
It's been a while. I used to, when I first worked
Oh,
at
yeah,
a
that's
software
gonna
company
work good.
out of college, I would do that. And my office mate would be like, I've never seen someone eat peaches so surgically. I'm like, brother, I just started doing
All
this.
right,
Like,
listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finished this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
varies. Yeah, I mean, obviously it also varies in success with the ripeness of the peach and the variety of peach. Some good noises there.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
Someone tells me Woody actually built it, but okay.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Always satisfying. Oh yeah, to do the
Are you gonna do it?
like the knife thing, and you
Do
just like
what?
twist it out.
Test the cannon.
I used to make guac
Me?
sometimes in
I get
college.
myself
That was a lot of
killed?
fun.
I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I had a
I don't think I'll fit
roommate
in there.
in, just
That ain't
post
my
college
problem.
who bought the like Williams Sonoma Mexican lava bowl thing, like for like seasoned for mixing you know, guacamole. I don't know why you need a special lava rock bowl from Williams Sonoma to make guac. I do not recommend that we do that, to be clear. but by golly, this guy had it.
Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say we were gonna rope this.
Without a hook, there's not much point in shooting the rope across. It's not gonna tie itself to the tree.
Oh. Okay. Can I use?
Yup, the cannon is done. I feel like sleeping for a year or two.
Okay.
Hey, all done. And Wick did absolutely nothing. As usual, aside from shouting a lot and kicking mine and Woody's arse.
See, I was thinking we could tie one of them, or like...
Can I test the cannon?
All right, she says the same
Be
thing.
my guest.
Can I call down the crow? That feels like what I need to do, maybe. Birds love trees.
I guess he's not around. I should try
All right,
again
that's
later.
not it. Okay. Can I combine this with something else? Oh, do I need to go with it? Could I?
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for
No,
when
all
I
right,
really
all right, all
need
right, all right.
it.
She's not.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Okay, she's not drinking any of the potions right now. It was worth the test. Make ourselves light as a leaf, shoot across, you know. Okay, so we need some. Oh man, did I leave a hook by the shore? She said hook, right, when I tried to use it.
Without a hook, there's not
Without
much
a
point in
hook.
shooting the rope across. It's not going to tie itself to the tree.
I bet you I missed a hook at the beach. This would be the most straightforward place to get a hook. Oh, or a fishbone. Aha! Can I combine the? Yes, there we go. All right. There's anything else here, right? Fishing rod.
It's Quammen's fishing rod.
Yeah. All right, we're good. All right, let me just make sure. I'm paranoid now. I should have checked more thoroughly before.
I'll see you later, Quammen.
Okay.
So will I. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's the Orlewall village.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire.
Go.
Can I test the cannon?
Be my
Is
guest.
there a oh, the lever. Here you go. Lever? I don't even know her. Damn. Oh, I thought she was gonna up her body strength to crawl. Oh my god, all right, we're here. We're here. Here I am. Dun 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 dun. Up. What's up, draft?
There's a slight updraft here. The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here. It's a leathery creature with wings, like a mix between a giant bat and a pterodactyl. It must be one of the Elation. It looks more like a warrior than a storyteller, though.
Much.
I hope it speaks
What's
English.
up? What's up, draft? What's up with you?
Can you help me across?
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, Let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
Don't call us. We'll call
I
you.
don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
Actually, I am a trader.
Where is your ship anchored?
In, Coconut Grove?
There is no coconut grove on Elias.
So, I'm not a trader, but I am a friend of the Elation people.
We don't know you. There is no friendship between strangers, human.
Don't your people have a prophecy
This is
about
a good
stranger
line.
who comes without a ship? Or something like that?
Don't you guys have a prophecy
I don't
about
know
me?
of any prophecies, human.
You know, I want to use that one when I'm trying to get in somewhere where I shouldn't be. Hey, boss, isn't there a prophecy about this?
What kind of prophecies do you know about?
We don't tell our stories to strangers.
What's up this road?
The Elation village of Tamar.
What's up, road?
Where's the Elation village of
It's
Tamar?
up the road.
Up this road
Yes, got
and
it.
into the volcano.
Isn't it dangerous to live inside a volcano?
This volcano has not erupted
Tama?
for thousands of years. And
They
the gods
know
protect us.
Tama's coming.
We are safe here.
They're living in a giddy labyrinth right now with the adventurous ball.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
I'm sure there's a secret cave somewhere that leads into the volcano.
No, there isn't.
There's always a secret cave.
Not here.
I love that this whole conversation is just April trying like her whole bag of bullshit, and the guy's like, "No, shut up, stop."
Are you absolutely sure there's no secret cave?
Human, you talk too much, even for an elation.
Thank you.
Yes, but you must leave now.
The way the game automatically selects the last dialogue option after you've exhausted all the other ones makes the ends of these conversations so abrupt and like delicious. I don't know to what extent that is just like in the intention or a feature or what, but it is very funny. Oh. I can just make myself light.
That's the last of it, unfortunately. I'll save it for when I really need it. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing. Weirdest thing, though. I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home. Ah!
Ah, there we go. And damn. All right. So yeah, we just had to push our way through.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the elation.
Fly like an
Believe me, I'm as
elation.
shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
Yo, the prophecy? Yes.
Yes, I am.
This is an exciting day.
Remind me again who the Windbringer is.
It's said that someone not of the elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys, no prophecies, nobody looking to me for salvation.
She can't keep getting
I don't
away with this.
understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
No, Windbringer, thank you.
Thanks for your help.
You should go see the teller.
All right.
She'll want to speak with you.
All right. Let's make sure we don't overlook anything on our way over. All right. Yeah, we can probably just go through the tunnel.
Hello.
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
I need to speak with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
See, I thought she would be up on the mountain because go tell her on the mountain, but I guess I was wrong.
The flowers will one day cover the walls in ruins, and man's creation will be forever lost to nature. When the city was inhabited by its original population, that tower was probably an important one, part of a temple or a palace. Now, though, it's just another ruin.
All right. Gotta make sure there isn't. Is there another exit here? No, it's just that one. Okay. Hey, kid. Hey, kid, give me your lunch money.
Hi there. What you doing?
Playing?
Yeah? What are you playing?
Nothing. My dad is in the castle watch. He's allowed to sharpen his claws.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? You have
Really?
animals
I pushed my daddy down the stairs.
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots, and they go moo a lot.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast, and they can jump over tall fences, and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast, too. But I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
Of course, Saina, as long as you promise to be my friend.
I promise.
Do you know where the teller lives?
Over there in the castle tower. My daddy's watching the entrance so that only nice people can get in.
Well, time to take this child
Think
hostage.
you'll let me in?
I don't know if you're nice, but you have to ask my daddy.
Where are the other children in your village?
Gotta take them hostage,
Oh,
too.
they're in school now.
And why aren't you in school?
Because I'm ahead of everyone else. I'm really smart, you know. I'm the only youngling to have learned the first tale this soon. So some days, I get to do what I want. It's a little boring, though. I wish I was in school. At least there I could sing and play and jump around with all the other children.
Why don't you go to school anyway?
Because they say I would just distract the other children who are still learning their first tales. It's not fair. I mean, I get to play by myself and everything, but that's not fun all day. And my mommy's working on her pottery at home, and she doesn't want me disturbing her because she might make a mistake. But the day after tomorrow, I get to go back to school, because then we're going to learn some more flying lessons. They're always a lot of fun, and I'm getting pretty good at that too.
I bet. I wish I had wings like you do.
Yes, they're very good to have when you fly.
Yes, wings are good to have when you fly. Okay.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm sorry, but there are some things I have to do.
Grown-ups are always too busy.
It's true. All right. Anything else I need to click on? Yeah, that's the mountain path. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. End of the tower. I assume I have to talk to this guy.
Andalation Ness.
I keep double clicking on things. I need to stop.
Why is he perched on top of that pillar?
Hey, man. Oh, wait. What's over here? What's over here? Scrolling. Is this the mom?
Be careful, don't come too close. I'm almost done with this pot.
Sorry.
Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
I'm the Windbringer.
No, I came to speak with your teller.
Really? I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama. The only Elation village on Elase.
I like your pottery.
It's our craft. That and storytelling. But storytelling can't buy merchandise or food.
I know a lot of people who live by telling stories, although I guess that's kind of different.
They are lucky then. Not that I don't enjoy making pottery. It's good to feel the wet clay between my claws, to shape it into whatever I wish. It's almost like creating a new life. I think. I don't have a husband yet.
Journey's
so
good. We are,
Have you? Do you have a
I've been
husband
cooking
and
so
children?
far. I got the
Neither
telephone
think
puzzle right first try.
I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
So,
I
feeling
was
pretty
18
good.
turnings this spring. I'm ready for a husband, but I've yet to court anyone who could make me soar on the winds. I think the men of Ta'ama are dull and timid.
What about the guard on the road below the village? He's our age, isn't he?
Isan? He's quite pretty, and his wings are big, but I don't think he likes me. He never looks at me or talks to me.
You know what they say about big wings?
That doesn't mean anything. He could just be shy.
Maybe you could talk to him, find out who he likes, but don't say I sent you.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you, April.
Oh, damn. Are we playing Matchmaker?
Thank you, Ma.
You're welcome, April.
Oh, we got to do that right now. I assume it was the guy further down.
Hello.
Did you see the teller yet?
No, that guy's old.
No.
Then you should.
Yeah, in a second. In a sec.
So, Isan, that's your name, isn't it?
Yes, Isan of Ta'ama.
Tama?
A good-looking guy like you must
An
get a
adventurous
lot of
ball and a
attention
giddy
from
labyrinth?
girls, right?
Are you asking me for courtship?
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for
I
somebody
mean, this is the late
special?
90s. People love Vaughn
I'm
from
without a
Escaflowne.
mate. The women of Ta'ama are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Even Nima?
Nima? No, she's too pretty for me. She won't appreciate my attention.
This is like high school. Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find you have a lot in common. Just be yourself, okay?
You think so? Perhaps you are right. I will do as you say, Windbringer. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for your help.
You should go see the teller. She'll want to speak with you.
Let's go check in with Nima again.
Hi, Nima.
Hi, April.
Bye, Nima.
Goodbye, April.
Never mind. Hi. Bye.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
Halt, lawbreaker.
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
If so, you must prove that you are of the Elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming. I will ask you one question from each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer. Are you ready?
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
I have no idea.
Then you should pay more attention to the tale next time. Come back when you are prepared, and not before.
Okay. So I have to get information about the tales.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Oh, yeah, it's always does.
No, give me some time to prepare.
All right.
Then return when you are ready, and I will test your knowledge of the 4 tales.
Well, so we know the girl knows one of the tales, so let's go ahead and talk to her. Maybe the other 3 elations that we can talk to will fill us in on other details.
Hi, Saina.
Hi, April.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. Do you want me to tell it?
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher, in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers, and guardsmen, and traders, and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just outside of the village of Jinjay. She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious. Of course she wasn't planning on going far into the forest, but then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase. The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going, and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole in the ground, leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest. She was exhausted after running after the flufftail for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going. Not for the first time her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white flufftail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest, too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree, and began crying. Soon it got really dark, and somewhere, not far away, wolves started howling at the moon. Mona was so scared she was petrified, but after a while her exhaustion got the better of her, and she fell asleep. She woke up when she heard a voice calling her from somewhere far above. Looking up at the starry sky, Mona saw a vision of the spirits of 5 tellers gazing down at her. "You have let your curiosity lead you astray," said one. "You are lost, and you deserve to be lost."
That's rude.
Said another.
Why you gotta be like that?
"Poor little girl," said a third. "We will help you home," said a fourth. "But remember this," said the 5th spirit. "We will lead you back to your village and to your mother only if you promise us one thing." "I promise," said Mona. "Whatever it is, I promise I will do it." "Very well," said the 1st spirit.
More or
"Make
less,
the
yeah.
story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it the Tale of Stars. It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful," continued the 3rd spirit, "and to not let their curiosity get the better of them. And," said the 2nd spirit, to remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they most need it. And so the spirits of the 5 tellers guided Mona through the forest, and by dawn she was home. And Mona did tell her tale, the tale of stars, to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious must be cautious, and that the spirits of the tellers are always watching. This was my tale, the tale of stars, and I told it in my own words as my teacher did to me.
That was a beautiful tale, Saina.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Saina.
All right. My guess again is that we have to talk to each of the 4 relations that we can talk to.
Me too, Saina. Believe me. Hi, Nima.
Hi, April.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It took a long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
Very well. This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn. Moran was a handsome young Elation man with strong wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara, to become her husband and to give her children. He would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Inara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Inara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. But Inara refused, knowing that if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Inara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. But despite Inara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Inara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed." It was not unusual for a young Elation man at that time to go on a pilgrimage, and the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his return. But Inara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her. When Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you. Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Inara, and now he had finally realized that he loved her, and that he wanted to marry her. But when he returned, he could not find Inara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Inara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship. And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Inara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Inara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Inara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot, cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" And finally Inara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death. But I want to marry you, cried Moran. I came back. But Inara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two, and a broken heart can never be mended. And so Inara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I told it in my own words as told to me by my teacher, and as I will tell it to my student when the time comes.
Bye, Nima.
Goodbye, April.
Bye. Gee, bye, Bobby.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the Elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Merum, the Wet-tails. Akalis was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Akalis was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant. So one day, the teller of Akalis city asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an Elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the 2 towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Akalis grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Akalis was young and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs, that a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Akalis set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the 4th day that he spotted something in the water that caught his attention, and forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Akalis dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Merum in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface, and Akalis saw an opportunity to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few Wet-tails. But this time, Akalis' arrogance got the better of him, because the Merum had set a trap. As he dived towards the Merum with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Akalis struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Akalis was bleeding, and the Merum were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside, because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Akalis could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. To himself and his people, Acalus now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission, but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Acalus met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Acalus heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowoe. The Octowoe was said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly 8-armed grasp. Acalus knew immediately that the Octowoe's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago.
That's a weird pick, but okay.
And he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But Elation were not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Acalus to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then, it would be worth it. So Acalus fashioned himself a spear, because in the water...
I mean, we're listening to stories. We gotta listen to 4 stories.
And he flew out to where the Octowoe was last.
This is the 3rd one.
And then Acalus dived into the sea. The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Acalus kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowoe. Spotting Acalus, the Octowoe attacked, and Acalus saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness. And his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before. But as he began fighting the 8-armed monster, Acalus realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Acalus tricked the Octowoe into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowoe. Swimming back down again, the Octowoe was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Acalus took the sacred jewel from the Octowoe's head and swam back up. Finally, Acalus could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea. And upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I did not, and I became the Lost One because of it." "You were lost," said the teller, "but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce." This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher.
All right, we probably got one more here.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Very much.
Then I shall tell it. This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds, there lived a young Elation woman named Iwana. Iwana had one desire above all others, to soar higher and farther than anyone else. And even though her wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's, she pursued this foolish desire without rest. And as time passed, she did soar higher, and she did fly farther than the other young Elation in her village, and her name became known far and wide amongst the tribes of the mountains of tall winds. But still, Iwana was not happy. She was not happy because, in her vanity, even though she was a better flyer than almost everyone else, and to her eyes, she was still not good enough. She wanted to be so much better than anyone else that she would be remembered for all time as the best flyer amongst all the elation. And so one day, Iwana decided to climb to the top of Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light, and to soar from those giddy heights to the ends of the world. Her friends and her family pleaded with her not to, because every elation knew that to soar from such heights was dangerous, that at such heights the air was thin and the winds treacherous. But Iwana would not listen, and on a cold and clear morning she climbed up the Tower of Light to the rock and the ice at the very top. From there she could see to the ends of the world. And it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, she would be greater and better than any elation before her. And so Iwana spread her wings and leaped off the mountain. Those who watched her from far below said that for a split moment Iwana soared, and she soared higher and farther than any elation before or since. But then the treacherous winds caught a hold of her, and the thin air made her plummet towards the ground and to fall to her death amongst the rocks at the base of the mountain. In her vanity, Iwana could not see beyond her desire to be the very best. And vanity always stands to fall. That was the
Damn, what a good story.
Words, my
I was
tale, and I
raptured
told
the
you
whole
my own
time.
words as told to me in turn by my teacher.
All right. Got all those stories. I mean, look.
Are you ready for the questions now?
New York Times loves some good bullshit, let me tell you.
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of
Good
Stars,
answer. Good answer.
what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
The spirits of 5 tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his
the
quest to
Octowa.
recover the sacred jewel?
Wah.
The Octawo?
That is correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
Weed.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
Anything else going on in here?
Come closer, human. Closer. I cannot see your face.
She's gonna peck my eyes out.
Closer still. Come sit here by me.
Sit on my lap. My bird lap.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw grass from 15 trees.
Is that like a big bit of hair on her head, or is that just like her brain is huge?
But my ears.
I think it's hair,
Balance be
but
praised, my
I'm not
ears,
convinced.
They are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast
Why not
learner.
both?
They were interesting stories and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The elation are the keepers of the tales.
What I'm saying
and
is
I am
Toad's
their
mushroom a
teller,
part of
the
his
one
head?
Who must know all the tales told since the day we
Or is
came
it
to
is the
this
mushroom
world.
just a hat on Toad's
How
head?
can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
It can come off? Okay.
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes.
Yes, as all
Cultural
tales
hats.
must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words. And we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth?
Time
From
ago,
Arcadia?
in a galaxy
Now, according to our tales,
far away,
we came on a
Naboo
great
was
wind
under an
before
attack.
the divide, when the Earth was one,
and I thought
humans
me
had
and
yet to
Qui-Gon
learn of
Jinn
magic
could
and
talk the
science.
Federation in.
But we were a different
that's all I
people
remember.
then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague.
I haven't listened to
and
that in
incomplete.
years. I should listen to it again.
Like myths and legends, the younger elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
This character's name is... It's the Teller. I don't know what her name is.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that
An
lives
ancient
beneath
god
the
who
sea?
lives beneath the sea. Sponge,
Long
Bob,
ago, when
Square,
my people
Pants.
lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an
Oh,
old
really?
god worshipped
Interesting.
by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm.
Does Longest Journey have an IMDb page? Sometimes you can get better results than IMDb for this kind of thing.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars.
Something tells me Longest Journey probably doesn't have a behind the voice actors page.
Back to their world.
I'm actually
to
curious
their
about that
ocean.
now.
Strangely enough, we have a similar
maybe it does.
tale. It is said that the great
no, it does,
wind
it does.
that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can
Okay.
soar forever.
Yeah, she was a stage
on
actor, yeah.
wings.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep,
Yeah,
I
it seems like this is
recite
her only
tale
nerd
to
role.
myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Dryac kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world.
In the other world, it's Christmas.
The white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the
Sorry.
tales. You remember
Got
more
distracted
than
by something.
humankind is forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryac kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Well, I got good news.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I wonder if Cortez is a dragon.
I'm glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but What is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
Tan Yen.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merim. You share a common ancestry.
Oh my god.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merim will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tan Yen was abundant where the Merim and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Merim and restore the balance between us so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merim in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Merim.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place?
The beach!
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merim city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
We have held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
It will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and mist. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Merim back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tan Yen bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merim will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear
The
something.
longest journey to drink milk.
We are here, Water Stilly, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of a Merim City, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Elation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merim. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen. The stone is now whole, Windbringer, and the Elation and the Mirum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
And the pressure crushed her. Oh, I'm actually in control. All right, what does the diary say? Wait a second. Learn forging lasting union, prosperity. Drink continues in the lair of Mirum, sleeping god. At least another stone. Priest during this. Oh, but help me out. Oh, it is a drink, Ken. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Oh, let's find out.
The sand is covering something. That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural. Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
Oh my god.
It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
All right, to grip
It's some kind of organic sensor.
Grip it firmly with both hands.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Yeah, great. Big, one big wedding ring. You just gotta
soft and spongy.
Pull yourself in, make a little room. Go right in the large orifice.
There's air in here, and it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again. That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
I know. Do not be afraid. I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
Then ask and be gone.
What am I?
What am I?
What do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
So this guy must be blue. Someone referred to Cortez as Cortez the Red, so I guess that it makes him the Red Dragon.
I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes. I have one such jewel.
I guess that's it.
Take it.
This guy really does speak as slowly as Kulik does.
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
Hey!
What is the Day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me, and we rise toward the stars for our journey back to our cradle. This is the Day of Ascension.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will, eventually, when everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the Earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the Dark People. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map for you with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and...
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
No, but it's the
I'm gonna blind you.
Isn't it?
No, it is not. You had promised prophecies to fulfill.
Yeah, I'm about to fulfill the prophecy of blindness.
A purpose. Bringing my children.
Why don't people want to work anymore?
This was important. And for that, I thank you. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
The Dark people have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What? Now?
Yes.
Yes. Hold on.
Wow. What is he, a big prawn? Oh, is he Balam Garden?
I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people. Whatever they are. Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark, and I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kungang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the Protector of the Balance. And I'm April Ryan.
Girl boss.
This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Why am I,
Wait, who's that? Who's that? Why are they... You can't just walk in front of the scene?
You play an important part.
This is a movie. Just walking around, la-di-da.
Who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
Just ruin the shot.
And that's what I do?
always think about, I think it's where someone took Christian Bale's tantrum from the set of Terminator Salvation, and they set it to a scene from, I think it's Howl's Moving Castle.
The worlds will be changed by your journey.
It's so good.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
I'm looking
Why don't
for
you make
an
a copy?
stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was going to be this easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Damn, they're just loading me up
Can
with
this
shit.
ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take...
Man, I sure hope nobody's invaded Marcuria.
Be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep.
Do y'all have beds? Food?
The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Good. Sleep.
I guess it must be comfortable. Yo! Alright. So I think that was the last long chapter in the game. We'll see how far we can get in this next chapter. I think all the remaining chapters are pretty rapid fire. Not that we're going to finish tonight, but... It's so my routine for so long now has been to make a highlight after the stream, and like I'm not doing that tonight. It feels weird. Very weird. Ominous.
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
There's at least, but it's saying this. Okay.
I'll try.
Yeah. I mean, I'll export the past. So I am not streaming to YouTube right now. I could have tested it out, but I got busy with other things. I will probably export the past broadcast directly to YouTube and then see if I can edit it on YouTube and how long that takes.
Deserted. And the sky. Those are not ordinary clouds. They look more
in
like,
the future.
like
I am
smoke.
like I have
What's
done
going on
multi-streaming,
here?
but it's if you remember, it's when I did the front mission streams for Forever Entertainment, and I did the multi-stream to Twitch and Steam. But it should be trivial to YouTube as well. I just have to test it out. But I mean, presumably I'll just I'll set it up so that depending on what channel I'm streaming to, I will because I imagine the easiest thing is just to stream directly to Vaudeville or stream to my main channel if I'm doing speedrunning or Pip. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It's 2025, baby. You thought your life was stable and happy. 2025 says fuck you. So it is what it is.
I know that sound.
Isn't that a shifting? That's a shift sound, isn't it? Oh no, it's a Metroid. It's February 9th, 2025.
I know that vortex.
Oh.
Shit. Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too.
Take me to church.
What caused that shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez.
Wait, the sweaty one? The taps one? There? I mean, I also got this one.
Who's there?
Taps is very good.
It's
probably the
just
best
me.
thing to come out of Yakuza 5.
April, it's good to see you again.
An otherwise not very good game.
It's Father Raul. Father Raul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me. He usually stops by once every few days.
1 week. I have played Yak 6. Yeah. I think at this point I played 6. I played LED. Remember that was last summer, right? I played those back to back. So at this point, in terms of like RGG games, I haven't played either of the Judgments. I haven't played Infinite Wealth. I haven't played either of the Meiji or Edo, whatever period ones, the historical ones.
When did you last see Cortez?
It must have been, I think it was last Sunday. Exactly 1 week today. He's been gone longer than that before, but this time
What?
This time I have a feeling there's something wrong. I don't like that feeling.
A former Yakuza said to revive business designed it down and protect. Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's basically the Onomichio side quest, isn't it? Yeah, like if you've seen the like the orange head mascot with the bowl of ramen on top and like the bag and the blue shirt and white pants and all that, that's like a, yeah, that's like probably honestly one of the funnier sub stories in Yak 6.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raoul?
I don't know what you,
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
How did you...
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me. And pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me. I thought for sure that I could trust Cortez, but as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, but he's not around, and you're part of it too, aren't you?
April, you have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody
Trust
anymore.
no one.
There's so much at stake, and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, April. I mean, I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try to answer your questions honestly and openly as much as I can.
Who is Cortez?
What do you mean?
The way people react when I mention his name, the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself many, many times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful. He has strong magic, but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is. He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
You still haven't answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a Catholic priest. I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
You're a minstrel?
Yes, do you find that strange?
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
Belief in the balance and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa, who is to say we can't work in the best interest of both?
I guess. I just always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
I don't know.
Nor do I. But I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
What did you mean when you said Cortez found you?
One day, he came to visit me here. He knew who I was, that I was a minstrel, and that I was devoted to restoring the balance as well as to my God. We soon became good friends. He was very worried about the imminent collapse of the balance, yet told me that he was waiting for someone special, someone who might be able to help us.
That's right, Zeph.
Yes. He waited for a long time for you to show up, and when you did, it was hard for him trying to convince you that he wasn't crazy. I guess his disguise was too good. I don't know much more than that. Cortez tells me very little, only that you're the key to the survival of the balance. I can only assume that you're the new guardian?
That's what I've been told. Not by Cortez, of course.
No. I understand your frustration, but I cannot help you any more than I have. If there's anything at all...
Thanks, Father. But you've done enough.
It feels like I've done nothing. But God be with you, and the balance too.
How did you become a Sentinel Minstrel?
The Sentinel are not numerous in Stark. Not yet. not with the vanguard, the Church of Voltec, keeping a watchful eye and striking down anyone who dares to proclaim their faith in the balance. But the Sentinel are here, and when they find someone who they believe will be sympathetic to their cause, they approach them. That's what happened to me.
They asked you to join?
No, they told me the truth. I was studying theology at the time, and I found scriptures that challenged conventional wisdoms, made me question the validity of my faith. But once I learned the truth about the balance and the Guardian and the ongoing war with the Vanguard, it became easier to believe in God again, because now things made sense. And so, in the end, I chose to become not only a priest, but a minstrel, and I don't regret my decision.
Have you ever been to Arcadia?
No, I'm not a shifter. I'm stuck here, unfortunately. I don't mind. I've been fortunate enough to read most of the scriptures of the balance, and that in itself is a rare privilege for a Starker like me.
I don't have any more questions right now.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
How are things here?
You mean in the cathedral?
No, I mean here in Newport. How have things been going?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Have you been away?
You could say that, yeah.
It's just been hot and humid, and it's getting worse by the day. And apparently crime is on the rise. But what else is new?
Apparently. Are we doing a reverse Indigo prophecy? Damn it. I always fucking hate it when I say like reverse something that's like what does that mean? All right, never mind. No one answer that.
Can I ask you some more questions?
Always, April.
Don't contemplate the idea of reverse Indigo prophecy.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
I have to run, Father.
I hope to see you again soon, April. Please take care of yourself. And if you see Cortez, tell him to see me. Tell him that I've been worried.
Same. I would also like to reverse.
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Can I?
It's the confessional. No, not today.
Damn. There must be a reason you can interact with that. Don't. All right, whatever. I mean, yeah, you're right. If we have not, jeez. All right. I guess we could go home. Wait, can I go see what's his face? Can I go see Warren Hughes? Oh, no, he's not here. Can I go high up? No. All right. I had to check. All right. I hope there hasn't been like a week. Hope my subway pass is still good. All right, we're good. All right, so not too many. Okay, so we can go to the docks. We can go to Hope Street. We can go to Vet. All right, do we want to go home? You know what? Fuck, I'll go home. We'll go home.
I really should go home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist.
Yeah, good point.
I wonder what the homeless people do in the wintertime. Supposedly, it gets biting cold here in Newport, and I don't know if there are any shelters anymore.
Ominous. Newport seems kind of weird. Like initially when you're playing the game, it's like, oh, this is just like kind of a cool college town in, like in like a former industrial area. It feels like very relatable. And now this is like, actually, it's terrible.
What's going on here?
April, run! Get out of here!
What? Oh.
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there.
Uh-oh.
I said move.
Uh-oh.
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders, Miss Ryan. He's just a servant. My servant. I was hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any harder than it has to be, I will have your friends shot. All of them.
Guy seems kind of evil, gotta be honest.
What do you... Do I know you? I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
Is he pale or is he like
My
disfigured?
name is Halloway. Gordon Halloway. I work for Jacob McAllen, who I am certain you have heard of, yes? He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, we were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in Venice. You did give us a run for our money, I must admit. Your shift a week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We have our connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Klax, by the way. Good job. Very impressive. Of course, not to mention the fine work you did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that. Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyran are not very comfortable with water, and so there was no chance of sending anyone after you. However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding, I am certain you brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done with this nasty business. I will let your friends go, and then you and I will go on a little trip.
There's nothing I have that you could possibly want.
Leave that decision to me, Miss Ryan. Just hand it all over, and we can let these fine people return to their pathetic little lives. You have caused them enough pain.
Whatever, she's my landlady. I don't...
But first, we still need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
What?
Emma!
Wow! Well, rip.
What the hell is going on?
Who is that? Oh! Wait, oh shit.
Get out of my way, Zach.
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
Oh, did you rat on me?
What game, Zach? They're trying to kill me. They just shot Emma.
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna...
They said? What do you mean? You spoke with them?
No, I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and...
You bastard! You sold me out? You killed Emma? Do you know that? You killed my best friend!
I didn't...
All right, do something about it, Chief. Oh! Ooh! Oh, wow.
Zach, are you...
Damn!
Shit.
Well... Rip to that guy.
Open up!
Snitches get... All right, can I get new clothes, though?
Open, we'll break down the door.
I didn't quite get to kill him yet.
My suitcase. All right, so
Let's
my
do
ward
it.
went
Take
famed
it
well.
down.
All right, we're going. What? No, don't close it! Oh, sorry.
I don't know what that chain's for.
Okay.
But it's connected to some kind of mechanism
on!
at the bottom. Oh God, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice.
It was
Close
good.
your eyes, April! Oh shit! Ah!
Is it time for a sewer level? Yeah, hard confirmed. Oh, I'm just gonna climb up here. What are we doing here? Don't just come back up here. We know they're here. Oh my God, lady. Okay. Do I just book it? It's not like I can go this way, right? We just gotta book it.
Oh shit. Somebody's watching the entrance. There's no way I'm getting by without him seeing me. But there's no other way out of here either.
All right, what are we doing? I gotta like... I gotta play the flute. Play the flute.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Never mind. It was worth a try, all right? I had to know.
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
I can't click on him. Can't click on the alarm panel. Can I be invisible? I can be invisible, right? Yeah, that's probably it.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Probably just a sewer rat.
No, nobody here but us rats. Alright. Well, we should go to other places.
I got my body back. That was a close call, though. If I'd been caught, I don't want to think about what would have happened.
Well, we should go to other places where they know we frequent. That's only only the natural thing to do. What would a smart person do? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
The mystery door.
The mystery door.
It's open.
Oh fuck, I warped into the framing device.
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt. Warm and cozy. Moby Dick, Oliver Twist, The World According to Garp, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, The Holy Bible. I don't know who she is, but she does look
It's
vaguely
probably April.
familiar.
It's probably future April or some bullshit.
Welcome, April Ryan.
You and I were not
won't
so
ask
different.
How you know my name, but who are you?
The Lady Elvane is my name now.
And where am I? What's this place?
This is my home, the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different. Not like shifting.
It's similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry. You are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Lady Elvane, I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
Yeah, she's fine. Don't worry about it.
What? What did you say?
Zach's fucking dead, though.
Emma's not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
Oh, thank God. Are you sure?
I'm quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we speak. But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
They should blame me. I brought it all to them. The violence, the chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started. And yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this is all over.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I already did that, and look where it got them.
So, somebody gets hurt. That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Mercuria, to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities. Use what you
It really
know,
is true
what
that
you
Brent
do best,
Halligan ended
to focus your magic.
that game by stabbing his companion. Like, what an incredible cap to a performance, an all-timer run.
Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that. But it's a beginning.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
Motherfucker could have stabbed himself. Let's be clear.
Captive.
The bargain included both of them.
Still don't know
He could have
where the
stabbed
entrance to the
himself.
Guardian's realm is located.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Mercuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Elvane. I'm not going to ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
You know the answer.
Good luck on your journey ahead, April. I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
You know what's going on. Welcome to Mercuria. Please obey the rules.
It's deserted, and from the looks of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now I might finish off chapter 10 and then we'll leave 11, 12, 13 for tomorrow. Feels like a good game plan right now. All right, what is she suggesting that we do? All right. Lots of. All right. McCurry's trained out. City's not been invaded. Was he close? Get things done. I don't know a lot about these silent creatures. All right. She's just freaking out about invasion, which like fair, you know, fair, relatable. Should we talk to? Let's go left to right. We'll talk to West House first.
I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
April bloody Ryan. Well, what do you know? It's good to see you, girl. Now get the hell out of Marcuria before the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, he's drunk.
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
You're not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think you do. I think you care a lot, but you hate to admit it.
Yeah, well... I built this house with my own 2 hands, you know.
Built this city.
First thing I ever did that I was proud of. Real proud of. I ain't about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
I got an old gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 24 of those goblins. I'm going down fighting, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just leave the bottle be until the victory party, okay?
Don't worry about that, girl. That's my last batch of real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Marcurian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that.
I believe you. Just take care of yourself, Brian. Take real good care.
And you, Miss Ryan. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. And if you ever come back this way...
I promise to visit you, of course. Goodbye, Brian.
All right, so I guess that's all we gotta do.
You still around, God?
All right, yeah. Okay. Do I take your whiskey?
No, I can't hold down strong liquor.
It was worth a try. Oh, there is the thing with the... We'll do that last. Oh, is Maps Guy gone? Maybe maps don't love you like I love you. Confirmed. Confirmed. Damn, Maps Guy left. Can we take his maps?
It's a Cups game.
It's a Cups game. You rip maps.
The doors are locked and bolted. I guess the Sentinel have decided to skip town with the rest of the population.
Oh, weird. I thought for sure Tobias would be here. Huh. Huh. Weird. All right. Well, let's go visit Obnaxis next.
It's a flower bed.
Enter, honored guest.
Nexus is still here.
And I would have been with you presently.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Obnaxis.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
I wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
I am, after I see you again.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxis.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
I did, yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the stone of the Venar entrusted to me.
Oh.
I was to take this to Marcuria, and there hold embassy until the
that was easy.
La will come to take it from me.
You had this the whole time? Why didn't you tell me before?
Does that mean I have 3 of 4 stones?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April Ryan. You have it now. 4 stones to make one.
Or wait, did the dragon
Now
give me
my
one?
task
I think the
is
dragon
done,
gave me one, so I
and
should
the
have all of
veil
them.
is upon me. There is only the present and the past now. Only those 2, not the future. The veil is upon us all, April Ryan. I must leave for my people, to be with them in this time of darkness.
Thank you for your help, Abnaxis. I will miss you.
And I you, April Ryan. May the balance bless you. May the balance bless and protect us all.
Alright, so... Okay. Okay. He's just gonna get out of here. My people need me. Okay. So can we combine all... What? Okay. Venar... Elation... Oh, is that actually combined now? The Elation Stone and the it kind of looks like they may be combined. So can I? Maybe I don't combine them in my inventory. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Oh no, wait, that's the Bonda Stone, right? Whatever. All right. It's probably that puzzle at the entrance to the Enclave Library. I assume that's what we're gonna do. This game, honestly, I feel like one of the things this game's pretty good at doing is like setting up things and paying them off also over the course of the whole game, not only just within chapters.
Some kind of sandstone, but grittier.
Oh. All right, here we go. Okay. Is that the thing down? That sounds like the thing in the basement.
I think something's gone wrong.
What do you mean something's gone wrong? All right, so we still have that blue dragon stone. Let's check in with Minstrom Yaren here. Hey man, how's it going?
So you're still here?
Eh? Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today. Very busy indeed.
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
Is Vestrum Tobias around?
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias, he's dead.
Damn.
Murdered.
No, by whom?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course. In the chaos of the evacuation, the soldiers had their hands full making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the murals he loved so dearly. He'd been stabbed in the heart, and from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Why Tobias? He was the kindest, gentlest man I've ever known. Always helpful, always ready to listen. I'll really miss him.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But unfortunately, there were many who disagreed with his views, and the Vanguard, well, they would be happy to see the end of him for good.
Another reason for doing everything we can to stop them. Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving? No, I'm staying here with my fellow Minstrom. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away. But we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
We may look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover. There are many of us who are skilled at magic. I can throw a pretty mean ball of fire myself. We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
The wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Good luck.
And to you, the same.
The water.
It won't budge. It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture, but I guess magic makes everything possible. The water's pretty cold.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, there. Okay, so there is an exit. Where is that exit? Is that? Oh, that's just these two stairs connecting. That's not really an exit to another screen. Weirdos. Your Honor. That is not an exit.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay. Maybe I need to put the stone in the mouth, the blue dragon stone in the mouth of that Draken statue. No. No.
It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't heard from Crow. Is Crow here? Hey, Crow.
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get
See,
to.
this is funny because it doesn't really seem like it's so high up.
So cynical.
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, hello, Crow, what have you been up to? Or, hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you.
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever you need me to do, babe, I'm there.
Something's preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Easy!
What? Where are you going?
Yeah, I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's there's pigeon crap all over it. Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great!
Peck it off.
Peck it off.
Put your mouth right in there.
Peck it? No, that's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Peck it off!
Yike! I'm on fire!
Oh! Well, that's broken now. All right. Broke into a million pieces.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked.
It said sluice.
So that the pool is
I
not
love it when
drained
people say
by
sluice.
accident.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
Because I need to drain the pool.
Goodness me, you do?
We do love a good sluice gate.
Unlock the sluices.
Release the sluices. Oh, so it was locked the whole time? It wasn't like rusted shut and I had to get like a special deruster. That is why FFT is so great. That's correct. I learned the word sluice from FFT. Yeah, it's time to get a big disc and fight for the user. Also a fantastic prize we get into, that's correct. Sluices are just a good time.
It's the complete and assembled stone disc, forged by the fire of a dragon and chilled in the cool waters of the Sentinel Enclave.
Alright, what do I do? Wait, what do I do with this now? Is there anything else down here? The disc you use, you have to use it in a tower, right? To open up the path to the secret lair of the Guardian or whatever. Is Minstrom Yerm ever coming back, or is he just, did he die? Give his life so that the sluice gate may be unlocked?
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
He's been sluiced? Sluice him, boys. They're all
it's an
turning
army
like
in this way,
Batman,
and they've got
Batman
the road
Forever,
blocked.
doing the full
Where's a
body
shift
turn.
plan? I need one. I'm in real trouble here. Come on, shift, shift. I did it last time I was scared out of my mind, and I don't feel any safer now. It's not working. I'm just gonna have to hide out in the... Oh! Saved by the bell. Again. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except my powers only work when I'm scared silly. That's the second time I've opened a shift by instinct alone when I've been in mortal danger. The frustrating thing is, I still don't know how to do it when I'm not scared. Wait, didn't the old lady say I should use what I do best to focus my talents? Is running away really what I do best? Come to think of it, why did the shift dump me here? I wasn't even thinking about the studio.
What I do best, is that going to be art?
The old woman, Lady Elvane, was it? She said something about using my craft to focus my powers, to learn how to open a shift at will. I guess it's worth a try.
What did Will do? Oh, she's become Realm from Final Fantasy VI.
Did it on my own. I did it.
April.
May?
Mother, what's wrong with you?
Touch me, April.
What's happening to you, Mother?
I am dying, April.
But you can't die. You're the Mother, the White Dragon. You're eternal. Aren't you?
The Mother is, April, but I am not. It is time for the new to replace the old, for the seed to grow into a flower, and for the withered and the gray to turn to dust and pass on into the ages.
Help me understand, please.
Take my blue eye, the crystal. You need it.
But I can't.
Take it, quickly.
Pull it right out. Makes a slide whistle noise when you pull it out. I need a slide whistle on my soundboard. Critical error on my part.
Please don't go.
I'm writing that down right now.
I am tired. The war with chaos has taken its toll on me.
Shit, chaos.
I wish I could have seen my children grow up.
When will the egg hatch?
When I die and turn to dust. Be here, then, to witness the new mother.
I promise.
Be who you are, April. Do not be afraid of that.
Who am I?
My daughter. My own daughter.
You're a dragon, April. Egg. God, that egg must be so expensive. All right, well,
Be who you are. Sister? Sister.
Too many sickos in this chat.
I can do it now. I can shift. It's not easy, but I can do it. Ironic as it may be, though, I think I've done all I can do in Arcadia. I have the 2 Arcadian Dragon's Eye Jewels, the disc, and the star map. Now I need to find the
It's always
Guardian, the two
streaming in
missing jewels, and
Philadelphia.
somebody who can help me decipher the star map. And I have to look for those things here in Stark.
All right, I think that is a good break point because I think we're now about to go on adventures to do tower stuff or whatever. So let's go ahead and call it there. We're in chapter, what chapter are we in now? We're in chapter 11. Yeah, this has been pretty good. So I think the goal tomorrow will probably try and finish this tomorrow. And yeah, this has been really good. I mean, we'll see how it finishes, but I'm like close to saying this is the best adventure game I've played. I feel like it's definitely on the tier with like Broken Sword 1 and 2 and Siberia 1 and 2. So we'll see. It's just been real fun, you know? This would be a Pit 5, I think. Unless the ending's like total shit. I think this would be a Pit 5, yeah. So yeah, look, I mean, once upon a time, the New York Times knew what they were doing. So, you know, once upon a time. But yeah, then after that, we'll be off to Tama and doing Pip for a while, doing actual Pip. We'll see where things go. I'm excited to get to that. It's kind of funny, like picking an adventure game. I thought this would be like a 3 or 4 stream game. Obviously, it's going to end up being like 7 parts. But it's a really good game. So like whatever, fuck it. I like video games. You know, it works out. Yeah. I actually did just buy Trail Sim Zero, so I'm probably gonna install that. And apparently, Trail Sim Zero is like a 40-hour Trails game, which is honestly pretty good for that series. They're usually like 60-hour games. But we'll see where things go. Let me see who's online. I think both Shasta and Makar are online. I'm tempted to raid Shasta because I know Shasta is very excited about Elite Beat Agents, and I kind of want to see it. What is McCall doing? Is McCall playing like haunted puzzle games? Completely jacked. Bad Omen. All right. Well, maybe I'll check that out in a bit. Yeah, it's haunted. All right, I might just raid might raid Shasta again. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. This continues to be a really fun game. I think this is just one of the best adventure games that I've played. So that's always exciting to find a new one of those. Sometimes it's good to play fun games. Yeah. Weird thing to say, but you know, folks, sometimes it is good to play fun games. I mean, I like playing bad games too, let's be honest. I'm going to go test Just Cause 1. I'm going to see if I can recreate the ladder warp. I'll see you later, folks. Peace.